Hi everybody, Chris back with you talking college basketball in the 2024 Women's Final Four, and what a national semifinal it was last night between UConn and Iowa. The Hawkeyes moving on to the national championship game, winning 71-69 behind 23 points from Hannah Stuelke and 21 points from Caitlin Clark. Both teams talked about the game and the call at the end.
Couldn't be happier with our performance tonight in the second half. First half was a little rough for us. But, you know, I mean, we really kept believing. And I'm just so proud of the character of these young women to maintain their composure through some pretty tough times in the first half. And we got it to within 6 at halftime, and we felt good about that. I thought Hannah Stuelke was amazing tonight. But we're really thrilled to be playing in the championship game for the second.
UConn's a really good defensive team. They're one of the best defensive teams we've seen all year. I think Nika did a tremendous job guarding me. We got some good looks. They just didn't go in, and sometimes that's just what happens. We missed some easy bunnies around the rim, but I think the best thing about our group is, you know, we went to the locker room at halftime, and you know, it wasn't like, oh, come on, you got to make shots. It was, no, stop turning the ball over, and you're going to be perfectly fine. We knew at some point our shots were going to go down, and you know, we put up 45 points in the second half.
The game's physical. It's basketball. Sometimes the refs are going to call it, sometimes they aren't. So we just had to play through that the whole game, and I thought we did that pretty well. We had the chance to get a defensive stop, and that's what we did. You know, Gabby's great in those situations. She always comes up with big plays, whether it's a block or.
We put ourselves in position to win a game that we probably had no business even being in, given the circumstances that we work with. So when you say, well, you were lucky to be here, given everything. But in the moment, when you're trying to win the game and you don't win the game, you don't think about you were lucky to be here. You just think about, we had an opportunity to win this game and we didn't.
We should have done a better job. I should have done a better job of making sure we didn't leave the game up to chance like that and leave the game up to one bad call going our way and that deciding it. So, yeah, maybe that was a tough call for us, but I feel like I could have done a better job of preventing that from even happening.
Unfortunately, we just didn't leave this game with the dub, but we fought hard and up until the very end. Yeah, there were some decisions that even myself, I wish I could take back, but that's just how the game went, and we left it out there on the court today.
So the national championship game is set. Number 1 seeded Iowa will meet number 1 seeded South Carolina tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock from Rocket Mortgage Arena in Cleveland, Ohio.